Well, it's Asa Swift here, and I'm here at the Athenaeum, also known as the Deutsche Haus. And this place used to be a German immigrant gathering place back in the 1800s. And that's what it was built for the German American community. And the place is huge, enormous inside. This is just a little bit of pre-scouting before I take the tour, which will happen next week, hopefully. But anyway, I'm going to show you some shots of the building outside, and we get a look of the architecture in the surrounding area. So without further ado, here we go. If you're from Indianapolis, you'll recognize that this is Massachusetts, Michigan, and New Jersey streets. As you can see, if you've never noticed before, it's a massive building and also contains a restaurant inside called the Rathskeller. And it's pretty famous in downtown Indianapolis. Many of the people that work down here and live down here commonly eat there. And we'll even show you the Athenaeum signage. And you can pause it if you want to learn about the history from that. You see the address is 401 West Michigan Street. You can pause it. We're going to go on to the rest of the building. Here's the Rathskeller entrance. And if you're interested, you can also pause this to tell you the hours and the phone number. Just dial 317 before 636. Here's the other side. Of the sign. And I'll back it off a little bit. Again, feel free to pause it. What's that? No, I have a YouTube channel. I'm an author. I write horror stories, and I have a YouTube channel.
Cool building.
I retired from IMPD in October. You got to do something.
You do, that's true. I think it's fascinating to fix people sick. I go to the wife, I go to the guy, to the dentist. Somebody's grandma, and she's always knitting. And that time I got to see, I could care less.
Yeah?
But it's so cool she does it. She shows me and tells me about it. Who it's for, or...
I love the city of the history of the city. And I think it's fascinating, you know, what people's lives were like before my time on Earth. If I could, I'd take a trip in a time machine and see what it was like in downtown Indianapolis during World War II. See the streetcars that used to be down here. I think that would just be so fascinating.
Did you live here your whole life?
Most of my life, yeah. I'm originally from Hartford City, Indiana.
I adopted when I was a kid. We went to the Hampton building, and it's downtown. I think it was a sales force, a bank loan.
Uh-huh.
Chase. And they lived down.
Uh-huh.
It's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
Hello? You've been inside the federal courthouse.
Yeah, I have. That's
You can post office here, but they looked it out.
yeah, that's also supposed to be haunted as well as this place. I'll be back Monday to find out more about that. The Mondays or Tuesday, I'll be doing a tour inside. Find out more about the history and show people the inside of the building and of course the haunting thing is the big thing. That's the stories I write. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. You too, sir. People in downtown Indianapolis are generally friendly, and I've experienced that over the years I've lived here. I'm 60 years old as of this video, and I've been here since I was 16 years old. I wouldn't live anywhere else. I like the people, I like the town, I like the history, and more importantly, if I'm going to make these type of videos and write more horror stories, I'm in a good position to do so because Indianapolis is full of paranormal stories, as well as Indiana is. And here we get to the year this place was built. And I'll see if I can zoom in a little bit there for you. 1893. That's when this building was built. 1893. Do you think that there might have been enough living going on in this building to accumulate just a few ghosts? I think so. And we'll find out more about that later. Hopefully none of them will follow me home. I don't know how to speak German. And we've got a clear shot down the alley. Well, it's not nearly as interesting as the rest of the building, but I'll show it to you anyway. Right now I'm working with a tripod inside Tuesday. If it works out, I have a smooth flying mount, a couple of different ones. It should give a smoother video. Howdy. And you see downtown Indianapolis has the electric scooters all over the place. If you can't find one, you're not lucky. You can see also too, has a dining place outdoors. And a little theater. Oh, you and I didn't know about this. And I patrolled downtown Indianapolis on IMPD. Of course, there's a reason why I didn't know it. It's surrounded by this wall. But when I was patrolling downtown, I always wanted to go in here and check this out. Find out what was in here, find out about the Deutsche Haus. There are a lot of fascinating historical photos inside as well. And hopefully I'm not too old that I won't forget to show you those as well, because they're quite fascinating. But you can see in the summertime, little fireplace over there, little heating. You got your heating lamps over there, gas powered. This would be a great place to take an Uber and come here and have some German beer, have some German food, get a cheap ride home, or stay at one of the many hotels downtown. Okay, well, let's make our way around. Not sure what's going on here. Obviously, that's a basement for a large building. Even the local Catholic church downtown, of which there's 2 of them, is getting a facelift, looks like. Now, inside of this place, they also have a theater. And from what I understand from the sign I read, it's for young people, college, high school, to train and put on community plays. This is New Jersey Street here. And you can see for yourself that Indianapolis is a clean city, and we've been known for that for decades now. There aren't piles of trash blowing all around. And that's another thing I've always liked about Indianapolis. Well, you've seen just about everything from the outside. At nighttime, this place is awful pretty as well too. They have the lights on, and it's just beautiful. They've recently landscaped the outside here. They put in some limestone blocks with German writing on them, and some tables for folks to sit on. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little tour of mine from the outside. You can find my horror story novels on aceswift.com. You go to aceswift.com, I have some links there to my books. You'll find on amazon.com. Click on those links, it'll take you right to the amazon.com page for The Devil's Cabin, In Dreams, and a short story I wrote a couple of years ago in Under the Hallow Veil. I hope to have another short story that I've recently finished in 2021's horror anthology. You'll find out more about that as time goes on. I'm also currently working on another story right now about a sinister Civil War era haunted mansion, tentatively called Sycamore House. Look for my short horror story in this year's anthology. It usually comes out about right around Halloween, and it's titled Idle Hands. We know what idle hands are. The Devil's Playground. Hope you enjoyed this outside tour.